Hey guys, it's Jay with iCar-STL.com, and today we're doing the walk around of the 1995 BMW M3. It is powered by a 3-liter straight 6-cylinder motor, has a 5-speed manual transmission, shows 235,000 miles on the odometer, but don't let the mileage fool you on this car. This car fires right up, makes no valve train noises, just incredible, and has power. Shifts smoothly, clutch feels great, engine feels great, nice and quiet. Today we'll do a walk around of it. I'll show you some of the flaws in the paint and on the body, and then I'll show you some of the flaws in the interior. We'll do a cold start for you and then take it for a little drive. Let's get started. Alright, on the walk around, we will start from the front here on the passenger side and work our way around. Being with 235,000 miles, the car does have some rock chips up front. I believe a lot of this mileage was probably on the highway, just from the rock chips up front on it. Other than that, the paint is in pretty good shape for the age of this car. You can see a little bit of rock chips there and here. The hood has no dents. Paint is shiny. The yellow plastics are starting to show some fade. It has a red mark there. A couple scratches there. No real big dings or dents on the doors. It does have like a scuff here on the door, and then the mirrors are a little faded. Has a little bit of clear coat damage here on the A-pillar, and the sunroof is starting to fade as well. There are the wheels. Pretty decent shape. Tires are in good shape. Here's the front wheel. Does have a scratch or scuff on it. All the doors and trunks and everything open flawlessly on it. No problems with that. It does have straight piped exhaust on it. No cats. Trunk looks good. Battery was relocated to the trunk. Right there. Does have a switch on it, or disconnect. Got a little scuff there on the bumper. Right up here. Here is the back passenger wheel. Not real bad. Does have a scuff or a little chip there, and then a scuff down there. It's starting to show a little bit of some surface rust popping through right there on that seam. I don't know if you can see. There you go. Not real bad though. And then this plastic on this side here is faded as well. It does have M3 emblems, and they're in the doors as well. That mirror is a little faded. Clear coat on this side is good. Overall, for this car, I would call this a survivor. Door is missing the handle here, and then the trim around the doors there. One of the tweeters is missing. Seats, the backs of the seats look good. These are starting to separate here on the passenger side. Dash is good, no cracks. Back seat is good. Carpet's all good in it. Shifter doesn't show a whole lot of wear. It does have an aftermarket stereo. The driver's seat shows a lot of wear here. This is the other reason why I believe it is a highway car, because this is not wore here and this is not wore here. From getting in and out of it a lot, these tend to wear on some of the higher miles cars. when this seat here is wearing, it's usually just from sitting in it, cruising down the highway. The other thing is too is that I don't know if you can see. Let's get a shot of these pedals. They don't show a whole lot of wear on the pedals, and that's another sign that it was a highway car. If it was in stop and go traffic, you would see a lot of the wear on these pedals, especially with 235,000 miles on them. These ones don't show it, so I would just assume that it's probably a lot of highway miles on this car. The door, missing that, a little trim around the door handle, and then other than that, it's in pretty good shape. Dash, good. Steering wheel shows a little bit of wear on it. You can see gauges, everything lights up. Check out the engine here. Here is the straight six motor. No rust, no issues in here. No signs of old age on the metal or anything like that. So it's a pretty clean engine bay. Let's go ahead and do a cold start for you. All right, let's do a cold start test. Start up on it. Mufflers are cold, everything's cold on it. You can hear how loud it is, the exhaust, with it being straight piped. This is probably one of the quietest engines I have ever heard. All you can hear is the fan running. You don't even hear anything on this motor at all. Super quiet, super silky smooth running. Just a great maintained motor here. Show you lights and let's see hazards here. Lights, blinkers, lights, blinkers. Turn on the air conditioning here. I don't really know how to work any of this. I've been in one of these cars very often. The fan is kicking on. Doesn't feel like we have air though. So no air. Window. The mirrors. Mirrors work. Mirror works. This window over here does not work. Passenger window does not work. The sunroof switch, I don't know if you can see it, is kind of jankety or maybe broken. The sunroof does open, but the switch, you have to kind of play with it to get it to open and get it to close. So, but the fan does kick on, just not, air does not blow cold. So, all right guys, let's go for a drive. I will try to do this as best as possible here while trying to shift gears. The check engine light comes on and off on this car. Not sure what it is doing, but it does go off and on. So, see, now it's on. Clutch feels good, nice and stiff, nice and tight. The transmission shifts, the gear shifting all the gears smoothly. I don't know if you can hear the exhaust or not, but it's pretty loud, being a straight pipe car. This is the first BMW M3 I've had in the shop, and I gotta say I've absolutely just fallen in love with this car. It is a blast to drive, and it's got some power. I think 250 horse is what it's rated. So, fifth gear here, doing about 50. Even with the car being lowered and all these aftermarket wheels,